Hello, this is Master347 for a live update. So, yeah, you're probably wondering what's this live update about. I already talked about most of what I'm going to do and all that. But, you remember 1 month ago, I talked about a certain game I'm going to do. Final Fantasy 15. And to get this out of the way, I said that if no one commented in my last update about Final Fantasy 15, whether I want to do with live commentary or not, I was going to flip a coin. There's not something going back on. I'm serious about that. So, before I talk further about other news in gaming in general, and just a few personal opinions in the game, because I'm super excited for it, let's get this done over with first. So, heads, I do it with live commentary. Tails, I am not. It is all up to fate. Alright, let's do this. Damn it! I mean, yay! Of course. Yep. Yep. Flip the coin, and of course, it's heads. Yep. Alright then. So I'm doing it with live commentary. That's that out of the way. I wasn't joking about the coin thing. I don't know if you heard it or not, but that was me flipping a coin. Seriously. You're lucky, man. You were so lucky to do live commentary. If that thing was tails, then I would, without live commentary. To be honest, I was secretly hoping to do it without live commentary because I heard how fucking big this game is going to be. But I do it with live commentary. But this is why I want to do this extra update about it though. I fear that this game is going to be so big that I feel that there's no way I'm going to complete it before Christmas. I will play the game up to Christmas Eve. I mean, I play it on Christmas Eve and stuff, but then Christmas Day and afterwards, I'm most likely not. I'm most likely be playing some other games and stuff. In fact, one of the games I got for Christmas was Overwatch. It's special offering game, only cost like £24.99. So my dad got me. It was a great offer, so I told him, get that, Dad, get that, because you're going to be like £49. So £49.99. So yeah. And I heard a lot of good things about that game. I've seen some of the short films based on it, and they're fantastic. So that's gonna be fun to play through. But yeah, so if that happens, I'm probably gonna keep. I'm probably gonna be playing my other things or other stuff I'm doing over Christmas. Then a bit afterwards, probably after New Year's, I go back to playing Final Fantasy 15. But here's the thing I want to talk about as well about my future projects. Kingdom Hearts 2.8 apparently comes out near the end of January. I think that January the 17th or something, or 27th or whatever. But the thing is, my birthday is February the 5th. So why should I buy that game when I can just get it on my birthday? So for that game, I'm not gonna play it the day it comes out. I know it's hard, right? It's a Kingdom Hearts game, but yeah. I'm not exactly strapped for cash at the moment, and I did so many pre-orders from other games. I had to cancel quite a few of them because money and stuff. Don't worry though, Final Fantasy 15, I'm playing that on the day. That's why I had to cancel those other pre-orders, because unlike the other games, I'm not gonna lie, as much as I love Kingdom Hearts, I just think I'm looking forward to Final Fantasy 15 even more. This is a game that's been getting in development even longer than Kingdom Hearts, I think. At least between certain Kingdom Hearts games. I mean, obviously it's not as long as Kingdom Hearts 3. I think that's still probably going to be much longer. But Final Fantasy 15, I mean, it's such a gigantic process. I mean, over 10 years they've waited now. About 10 years at least. From used to be called Final Fantasy 13 Versus. And there's so much changes to it. But, the hype is real. Definitely. I am on the hype train. And after playing both demos, I am legitimately excited for it. I really can't wait to play that game. Seriously, it's going to be awesome. Just, whoo. So, yeah. But if you want more information on it, there's a new trailer now. The extended EU trailer. It's like 8 minutes long. It tells you everything about what's going to happen in the game. But I mean, all the stuff they put in and all that. And it really shed a few light on things. For instance, there is magic in this game. And you can actually craft the magic and make them stronger and stuff. Similar to how the magic seems to work is probably similar to like Final Fantasy VIII. You have a set number of them, which I've always been iffy at first, but it said it's like crafting and stuff and making them. So there's probably like tons of ways of making magic and stuff and making certain combinations. So that's going to be cool. And I saw the effects and they looked amazing. Actually, in fact, in the description below, I will be putting actually a link to that trailer. You've really got to see it. And also mention all the mini games and stuff, including Chocobo racing. That's a nice throwback. It's like Final Fantasy VII. But yeah, so there's Chocobo racing there, and I can't wait to ride that Chocobo. And you do get to play as the other characters. It isn't just Noctis. It's short in the trailer. Yes, I knew it. I knew it all along. There's no way it couldn't just be Noctis. And I'm glad. And they all have unique gameplay styles. So it's all going to be really fun to watch. And they all have unique abilities too. So not all the same. They don't just have different weapons. They actually are, each of them are quite unique. So yeah, the trailer will explain a bit more about them. But that gives me a bit of incentive to try them all out. And the summons. Oh yeah, the summons. Oh yeah, it's just gonna be so awesome. I really can't wait. Oh yeah, 5 more days to go. But I pre-ordered it, like I said. I got the day one. And when you pre-order, you get the day one edition, which comes like with, I think a weapon, the mass immune, and I think some other gear as well. So that's nice. I'm going to assume there's like a collector's edition. I don't usually get collector's editions of games. And I was rich, sure, but I'm not, and they usually cost like tons more money. So I think let's get a day one edition. But I hope you guys did pre-order it. When it comes to pre-orders for the most part, they don't usually sold out. It's the collectors though. If you're into collector's editions, those are the ones that will sell out quickly because yeah, you know, you can just get them again out of nowhere. But yeah, really excited for that game. Also, I mentioned that I might be getting a guide for 115. No, I'm not going to do that. It's going to be sort of like when I did Tomb Raider, a blind one, but it's going to be a playthrough, so I still probably go to the internet if there's any tips or tricks and stuff. But to get a guide, it just sucks the fun out of it. I'm not doing a 100% playthrough here. I'm doing a playthrough, but I don't know if it's going to be 100%. I want to experience all this thing for the first time. Make it like new and exciting for myself. So yeah, just getting a guide is to suck the fun out of it for me. So I'm not going to do that. This is fun. I'm making this game for like 10 years. Why to make it less fun for myself? That's stupid. It's not like doing Okami where I've already played the game a few times. I just got the guide just to help me get a platinum or something. This is like entirely new game. So yeah, I'm not going to do that. Actually, I'm never going to do that. If it's a whole new game, it's either going to be a blind one or just a playthrough, playing the best I can and looking through the internet. But if it's a game I've already played a few times or something, or whatever, or the only exceptions is probably like the stealth games of Metal Gear Solid, because I'm terrible at stealth games. But that's a different story for a different day. But for now, though, I do want to talk about a few other things as well. One thing, and yeah, you probably heard it too, that Persona 5 has been delayed again towards April. And I'm not going to lie, unlike the delay of Final 15, I'm a bit more frustrated with this one. Because you see, the game is already out in Japan. It's been out for like 2 months. And the fact that it's some kind of localization issue is complete bollocks. And here's why. The Persona series is infamous for having tons and tons of dialogue. Tons. If you play Persona 4, the whole tutorial section or whatever, or main part of the story, it's really long. So it's like 2 hours, or maybe for more than that. It's really long. It's infamous for that. So I don't know why they couldn't foretell this or knew this was going to happen or predict or themselves more time. Because the Persona series is infamous for having tons and tons of dialogue and stuff. I wasn't surprised when I finally play the game for myself in April, which I'm not doing a playthrough, by the way. I'm playing this for fun on my own, off screen. It's probably like a gigantic tutorial. It's going to last like hours and hours. But I have seen trailers for it though, and it does kick ass, which I can't wait for. But one awesome game at a time. But yeah, I understand people's frustration. But the thing is, it actually kind of ruins their sales too. So the game was originally going to be like February the 14th. Valentine's Day. They did a special Valentine's Day Collector's Edition. It's in April now, so that Collector's Edition's like thrown out the window. So yeah, that's kind of awkward. I mean, what's the Collector's Edition going to be called then? April Fool's Edition? But that's on the 1st of April. You see how confused that is. But yeah. Yeah, but I'm a little bit angry. But the thing is, there's so many good games coming out between then. But the time's going to fly so fast. I'm not talking about Kingdom Hearts 2.8. There's also Tales of Berseria. Yep. That comes out near my birthday too, so I might get that game as well. Maybe. Oh, and there's also Zero Horizon. That game looks awesome. It kind of looks like a fusion of like Monster Hunter and sci-fi or something, and I really can't wait for that. It looks kick-ass as well in March. So by the time I get through to April, yeah, but it's flashed right by. Maybe that was part of the reason why they did it. But the thing is though, as I understand people's frustrations about it, trust me, there are far worse games that have delays. I mean, The Last Guardian is just ridiculous. That is far worse compared to Persona 5. Far, far worse. At least though the game is sort of out in Japan, The Last Guardian, I don't know how that game's coming out. It's supposed to be coming out during the end of October or something, or I don't know, somewhere in October. I don't know what the hell is coming out now. I mean, when is that game coming out? I have to check it off screen actually, and if I do get it, I'll post one in the description below. But who knows when the game's coming out now? And I never actually pre-ordered it. And I'm kind of glad I didn't now, because unlike the other games, even though they had delays, at least they delayed to a more earlier date or something. Again, I don't know, but there are far worse things. But yeah, I think the other reason people are angry with Persona 5 is not because of the Persona 5. It's because of like delays of AAA games in general. Because I'm not gonna lie, this year there have been a lot of delays for AAA games, quite a few, and it's kind of weird that this is happening a lot more. I mean, there have always been delays, but I feel like there's a lot more this year compared to the others, and it's kind of odd that they keep miscalculating. They think they're learning mistakes from other people who can make delays. But I don't think it's going to hurt Persona 5 sales. I've heard tons of ridiculously good reviews in like Japan, giving like 9.5s and stuff, and out of 10. And they're saying it's not only the best Persona game in the whole series, but also maybe the best JRPG in this on the PlayStation 4. So that's yet to be seen. I haven't seen Final Fantasy 15 yet. That could beat it. But yeah, that's basically what I want to talk about. Really, just that it will be with live commentary. I flipped the coin, so it will be with live commentary. But seriously, though, guys, you should at least try to comment between the months coming by, because I flipped the coin. It could have gone either way. I could have done the whole thing without live commentary, the whole thing. And obviously, I'm not going to be talking during cutscenes, or try not to, but it's annoying because there's going to be interruptions. That's the thing. That's another thing about with live commentary, interruptions and stuff. And I don't want to pause cutscenes, or I don't know if I can pause cutscenes and all that. But yeah, I will put a link in that trailer though, because there is a lot of awesome things you gotta see in that game. Also, what I kind of liked about it is that as later on as the Final Fantasy games went by, there was one thing about Final Fantasy which I really liked, but they sort of just gradually went away from, and that was just flying on a ship and exploring the whole overworld. Final Fantasy 10, they sort of had that, but it was through a menu based, and then 12, it was just teleport crystals. Yeah, you could backtrack and look around, but it didn't have that same feel as flying through the sky or something. And I'm glad they brought that back in Final Fantasy 12, Final Fantasy 15. It's going to look pretty awesome actually, so I can't wait. But how are they going to fly? You probably already guess, but you've seen the trailer. It's pretty funny though. Yeah, they added that in. But yeah, I am pretty yeah, because people have probably waiting for this game for a very long time, extremely long time. So yeah, I think the only other game I can think which is long enough to wait is probably Kingdom Hearts 3. I think that's the only game I can think of which is they've waited even longer for. Well, okay, besides Last Guardian, but I'm not holding my breath for that game. I mean, it was originally supposed to be the launch title for the PlayStation 3. So yeah, that's pretty long time. But hey, the same happened with Final 13 Versus. That was apparently going to be, I think, a PS3 game as well eventually. So yeah, things change. There's a ton of changes towards it, but I'm pretty excited for it though. Also, a thing I want to talk about is, yes, I know there's a third demo called Judgment Disc, but I'm not playing it because it's Japanese. It's only available in Japan, and I'm not doing some separate account thing. And it's just like apparently the first chapter of the game, or an hour and a half of it. And if that's the case, I don't see the point of when this going to play for that anywhere when the game comes out. It doesn't seem like Episode Disc A or the Platinum demo. So yeah, I'm not going to give you all that trouble. And again, if it's all in Japanese, how are you even going to understand or even read it? It's just no. I'll just wait for the game comes out. I waited about 10 years for this game, so I can wait 5 days longer. But yep, oh, I really can't wait. Oh, it's going to kick ass. But this before though, I'm going to play my PS4 a bit, make sure that my system is updated and stuff. Obviously, when I do get the game, I'm going to do all the updates first and just, then make sure that that way when I play the game, I'm just going straight to playing it and not have to edit out in the update files. So it's probably going to be a huge game, probably a huge memory file or something. I wouldn't be surprised at all. I just hope everything runs smoothly. I don't want to be like, that abomination of No Man's Sky. Especially the point that when you play the game, apparently, there was a lot of errors, like the game was unplayable, and then do a ton of patches for it, just to make the game playable again and all that. I did not want to have with Final Fantasy 15. No way. That's all I want to really talk about, really. But I'll see you guys at the 29th of November. When this Amazon screws my order, then it gets to be the 30th of November, but I'm praying that's not the case. But I'll see you guys then when I start my playthrough of Final Fantasy 15 with live commentary. With that, here's Mastering 347. Against our RGB platformer, stay classy.